as a strong tower. The one who has never failed us yet. Could I tell you that there is a place for fear? But trust is much stronger than fear. Do I have a witness there? I never want the no of fear to overshadow the yes of faith. I don't know about you. I never want the no of fear to overshadow the yes of faith. Now watch this, watch the text. In our text, fear makes two appearances in the story of Jesus while he was walking on water. First, the disciples are afraid. The Bible says so. They were in the boat and the Bible said they were sore, afraid, because they'd never seen anything like this before. They did not understand that Jesus was with them even in the storm. That's amazing. They never saw nothing like this before. Here it is, they're on the sea, the winds are blowing, a ferocious storm like number 4, whatever it was. And then in the midst of all of that wind, in the midst of those 20 and 30 feet surges of the wave, in the midst of light skipping on top water, they saw Jesus walking on the water. But here Jesus, as he says to those who were just quivering and shivering in fear in the boat, he says, fear not. Watch this now, watch that. It's me. Now Jesus was not just identifying himself. This was a revelation that God was with them in the midst of the storm. Oh, someone ought to get that. See, someone ought to get that right there. Jesus, when Jesus says me, it was not only to identify his person, but what he's saying to them in the midst of your situation, So watch Peter. Peter then stood on the side of the boat and said to Jesus, could I come to you? Now, how many of you would get up in the midst of a storm, the boat tossing from left to right, everything just out of whack, and then here comes something never saw before, never ever in the history of mankind have anyone seen anyone done this before, and then you can jump up with your obnoxious self and say, could I come? Most of us be running to the bottom of the boat to see. But Peter said, could I come to you? So guess what Jesus did? Jesus stretched out his hand and said, come. Jesus said, come. See, once your faith reaches a place, Jesus going to honor your faith. Once your faith gets to where you believe that you can walk in your situation, on your situation, and through your situation, God will honor your faith. Jesus said, trust me. Jump. Fear said to Peter, no. But Peter trusted the strong hand of Jesus. Now watch this. And for why? Everything was just all right. He was walking in faith smoothly on raging seas, boisterous waves. He was walking smoothly as if he was on dry ground. Isn't that true with us? Do I have any witness in here who can attest to the fact that as long as you allow Jesus to be the center of your life, I don't care how stormy the situations around you may be, you will be walking as if you are on dry ground. Boy, I just said something there. isn't it strange, my family, that you have bills on top of bills? And you go and you use your credit card and get more bills. Then you borrow from whomever will lend you some money. And as long as you have your eyes on Jesus, every month the bills are being paid. You don't know how, but they're being paid. But watch this, watch this. The minute something happens, and someone call you to remind you that your bill wasn't on time, the payment was on time,